Okay, I'm gonna try and see if I can get through this. My voice is a little hoarse right now because Father's Day and I talked to my daughter and my grandson for about 3 hours. But basically, this is a simple model. Talk is going to be about constraints or lack thereof. So this is just a simple part. This particular part is just strictly dimensions, no relationships between any individual part to speak of. So I'll take you into the sketch first and we'll look at how it's done and see what I can do to modify it and what's going to be involved with that. So let's take a look at the sketch. So here's the sketch. You can see everything is green. Everything is dimension. One of the problems I had is when I created this circle, it was all the way around. And then I used the trim function up here and trimmed away the excess lines. When I did that, this was no longer any good, so I had to put a radius constraint on that. There are no relationship constraints to it to speak of, so let's see what happens if I try and modify this thing. So as you can see, the inside diameter is 70, outside diameter should be 80, and that's a 40 millimeter radius. So let's take this one right here, get the right dimension. Let's change that to 60. Say OK. Change is fine. Let's take this one. That should be the whole circle around here. I used to use CATIA. If I selected one dimension that would define this whole thing, it would change the whole thing. So let's see what happens here. That should be, change that to 70. Going to maintain our 5 millimeter wall thickness. So that came down to 70. But this is wrong. So this has got to be changed to 35. Okay. Now it looks pretty good. But I don't want this to be 70 millimeters long. I want this to be 50. Change you to 50. Say OK. And now you can see I got a problem. This 5 millimeter dimension here is in the wrong place. So if I want to fix that, got to come over here. Oops. And I can't really change it. It's got a problem. There could be, since I'm still learning this software, there could be a thing in here. So you can see it did not change properly, did not give me the results I wanted. So let's cancel this one. So file, close, and I do not want to save, so discard all that. Go to the next one. File, open. And in this one, that's constraints are unrelated. That was the last one. Let's go to where I just got basically dimensions. So here I got same part. So let's go into the pad here, go into the sketch. There's that. So I can change that to anything I want. Go into the next pad, this sketch, and I got that coming out as it should be. Okay. And I go into this pad and I got a sketch here. All the sketches are in green. And I go back here to that and I get the same part. So let's see what happens if I modify it. So pad 1, sketch. I'm going to go this to 60, should be 60. Okay, change that to 70. Okay, let's go to the next sketch. That looks like it got a problem there. That should be not where it's at. At 70, that should be 35 to there. So can I change that? That should be 60 then. So I got to go here, change that to 30. Okay. This one to 30. Okay. This one should be 35. Okay. And that one should be 35. Say okay. And let's go to this one. Sketch there. Say again, that should be 35. Whoops, did that wrong. Do that all the time. I'm used to working with CATIA. That should be 35. Okay. And that should be 35. Say okay. And let's go here. And oh, I was going to change that length too. So let's go back to this pad here. Instead of 70, that should be 50. Say okay. And it changed. You can see that was a lot more work than what it needed to be. So let's go back to the last one. Well, close that. I do not want to save the changes, so discard that. This one, open. These are relative constraints or relationship constraints. So let's go here. This pad, sketch. That should be 60. Say okay. That should be 70. Say okay. This pad here should be 50. Say okay. And boom. Everything is now updated. I changed 3 dimensions and everything fits together because all the constraints are related to each other. So, but as you can see, I changed 3 dimensions on this thing. Everything updated. Changed those 2. Come back over here in this sketch. Didn't change anything there. That's all stayed the same, but it updated to where it should be. Go into the pad itself. So that's updated to 50. This pad here, because it's all related to each other, is on the faces where it needs to be. It's still 5 millimeters for a wall thickness. And as you can see, everything is now ready to go as it should be. So that's a difference in how you use constraints. If you want a model that's going to be easily updated, you have to use both dimensional and relative constraints. And it's up to you to decide which features are important, which features should be relative to each other. I use a lot of, in CATIA, we would extrude it up to a face, and here I do basically the same thing. So that's what I got for you. Go ahead and take a look at it, see what you think, and if you got any additional stuff, because I'm kind of new to Freecad, let me know if you got any easier ways to do similar things. And that's about it. Talk to you later. Bye.